Impaling Thrust is an Ashe I don't see nearly as often as Piercing Fang or Giant Hunt, and I think it's because a lot of people don't realize its true potential. First, let's go over its basics. Impaling Thrust is a great roll catch. Compared to Piercing Fang, it has much faster startup and recovery, and still enough range to cover 2 medium rolls or 1 fast roll. It also is much less telegraphed, as the motion looks very similar to any other thrust windup. All that makes this a very high priority Ashe of War that is difficult to safely punish. It also comes out fast enough to punish a lot of mistakes, and if your build permits, it makes an advantageous and safe trade for many situations, like Flaming Strike. Okay, all that sounds pretty good, but how can we make Impaling Thrust even better? You probably know that with many Ashes of War, you can cut the ending animation short simply by rolling. But did you know that Impaling Thrust has a unique interaction with one attack? Take a look at these two animations. The startup animation for the R2 comes out significantly faster than the R1. So much so that, based on the nature of thrusting attacks, the R2 actually connects faster than the R1. Using this knowledge, we can seamlessly string thrusting attacks together with virtually no end lag. All you need is a weapon with a thrusting R2, such as spears, great spears, some katanas, the claymore, or thrusting swords. In PvE, you can rain down heavy thrusting attacks for as long as your stamina can keep up. This has 3 major advantages. 1. Your attacks just keep coming, so expect plenty of counter hits. 2. You take advantage of your R2 hyper armor to tank enemy attacks. And 3. You're simultaneously dealing a massive amount of raw damage and poise damage. This really is one of the highest DPS chains you can perform with a 2-handed weapon. I'm not even using Shard of Alexander in these clips. Keep in mind, this works even if your R2 is not a thrust, so don't let that stop you from adding mix-ups to your build. Now let's put everything to use. A major weakness of Impaling Thrusts is its 180 degrees tracking. The max angle seems to be about 90 degrees. Most R2s, however, can track in any direction, so even if your Impaling Thrust misses, you can surprise your opponent with a fast and deadly counter hit, as their instinct will usually be to punish. This performs especially well on slower weapons when the opponent is not expecting such a fast follow-up. And even better if the weapon has a thrusting running R2, as you can string all 3 together. The control you have over holding an R2 means you don't have to release it right away. Charge it for a roll catch, or just for pressure. Impaling Thrust's fast startup also means it can come first or second. I encourage you to play around with this. I think you'll find that it really adds a unique and seamless level of flow and control to your game that not many other Ashes of War can provide.